somber profile against the glare of an airplane window can still be summoned. Surgical steel-encrusted ships are heavy and sinking in the mud between toes, and you can only ever be so clean as that tub in which you bathe. I'm going back to Guatemala in a couple of days, and this is something I wrote there last year. Onyx hair and terracotta skin, like the hand-hewn cup given as a gift to a face never seen. Horses graze on the roadside, standing on lead ropes, leading to nowhere. Volcanoes toss boulders for miles and draw gazes of wonder and awe. The beauty is natural, and the poverty inexcusable in the midst of such richness. Buses traverse alleys of stone and dirt and verge to deliver strangers into open arms and open homes, full of life and peace and unspeakable generosity. Sharing in labor, sharing in hope, hoping for progress, but not too much. Within the barrier of language, a smile, a look, the shift of an eyebrow is not lost, but savored, until it is picked clean and the marrow sucked out. By comparison, there is none, but they don't let on if they've noticed just how small we are as visitors amongst these tiny frames. Some are here because they need to be, some because they are needed, some of us, some of them. Corrugated roofs and broken bottle fences keep in what is precious and keep out what they can. With grit under our fingernails and eyelids and crunching in our teeth, we swing hammers and play football and braid thread side by side with very few words. After all, sweat knows no borders, and both laughter and despair are the same in any language. A road poem, bits and pieces of a trip from this summer. KC to Estes and back again. Sun rises over Abilene, purple and pink, and the windshield suddenly blazes to orange. Crops in fields and the morning air make clouds of their own. Fort Riley lies empty, and my heart breaks a bit. Steel pinwheels keep cows company and draw my eyes from the road, hypnotizing. Buffalo Bill Cody looks down his nose at us, questioning our motives. The path is crossed by countless tumbleweeds, too fine to catch in a picture, or to feel as they scrape across the bumper. A young traveling woman, a kitten, and a solitary housefly keep me company from Colby to Lyons. She is tiny and her voice is low. Her hair is long and braided and as black as the fine layer of coal dust that rests on her tan skin and tattered clothes. Her name is Shy, and I wonder if it's short for something, but I never asked. She said that people are always trying to give her leftover fried chicken and McDonald's cheeseburgers, but she's a vegetarian. I'm pretty sure that is not what the creepy guy at the rest stop wanted to give her. Her belongings include a broken guitar that she does not know how to play, and a saw that she does. And I imagine that her stuff, in total, has to weigh more than her. The kitten's name is Dog Food. The sun is setting on the mountain. Shadow and light fall upon it like the features of a lover's face. Fine gravel and sand and discarded needles and limbs crunch in harmony. Each stride accents the color of moving water, humming in my ear like soft, soothing static in the distance. The breeze is dry and warm and welcome. The smell, the trees, the dirt. Jim Flanagan, the park ranger, gives an impromptu tour guide type speech as the bus climbs to the trailhead. I'm sure he has given it a million times before, and yet you can tell he enjoys it every time. Every time. He is dressed like a park ranger with the Smokey the Bear hat and the 1970s belt. but without the gun or the bulletproof vest. I think I could have told you his name was Jim Flanagan, even if he had not been wearing a name tag. He was just a Jim Flanagan. We are prepared for the hike, but not for the wind, not for the cold. It beats us badly. The camp is intoxicating, and the truck is off-road, but we beat it on foot, and that is how it should be, or at least how we need it to be. Boulder is ablaze. The smoke and falling soot drives us down the mountainside a day early. We wind and wind down to the city, chipping a windshield on the way. We dress up and drink and dine in bed, but in public, and take pictures. We are young and old all at once, and it is fantastic.
Thank you so much, Becky.
Insane, but I don't know nothing. No, I don't know nothing at all.
All right, guys, House. That was the Vibrators rocking out for y'all. They'll be back later, and they will be here throughout the evening if you so wish to use them.